Hi, I'm Evan, a writer from RTINGS.com. Today, we'll be doing a review of the Samsung Jet 70 Pet. We'll be evaluating it on our standardized test bench to see how it performs and if you should buy it. The Jet 70 is the mid-range model in Samsung's lineup of cordless jet stick vacuums. It sits above the entry-level Jet 60, which uses the same 150 air-watt motor, but comes with the cheaper, less versatile Jet Fit floorhead. That said, it sits below more expensive models like the Jet 75, Jet 90, and Bespoke Jet, which come equipped with more powerful motors and can be bundled with a wider array of attachments and accessories. These include secondary floorheads and additional battery packs. Let's begin with the design of the vacuum. It shares the same overall design as other models in Samsung's lineup of jet stick vacuums, with a top-mounted dustbin and a sleek motor unit. It's only available in an airborne white color scheme, which features a few purple accents with brushed metal finish for a bit of added flair. Unlike the pricier Samsung Jet 90 Complete, its wand can't extend or retract, which would make it easier to store in a cupboard or closet. Still, it's pretty lightweight compared to most other cordless stick vacuums, especially flagship models like the Dyson V15 Detect. You can pick it up and carry it pretty easily. This vacuum only comes with one universal floor head, which uses a bristled brush roll for cleaning both bare floors and carpets. There are, however, a couple of extra attachments. There's an upholstery tool with a clip-on soft bristle brush, a miniature turbo brush for cleaning fabric surfaces, and an extendable crevice tool for dealing with debris in tight spots. The vacuum is also fully compatible with Samsung's sweeper brush attachment. You can use disposable wet mop pads to deal with dried-on stains, or switch to dry microfiber pads for cleaning liquid spills. Unfortunately, this attachment isn't bundled with the vacuum and needs to be purchased separately. While it's pretty effective in dealing with stains and is reasonably good for picking up small amounts of water, it's quite expensive and ultimately doesn't add that much in the way of added value. Now let's look at the tests. We'll start with how it performs on various surfaces. The bare floor performance test is used to determine how well a vacuum performs on hard, flat surfaces like hardwood, vinyl, or even tile. The Jet 70 delivers incredible performance on bare floors, easily sucking up bulky and small debris. Suction performance also remains consistent as its dustbin fills up, so you shouldn't need to empty it out too frequently. Carpeting can be a challenging surface for vacuums to clean, since debris can get worked into the fibers, requiring a higher level of surface agitation to draw them out. Thankfully, this vacuum does a fantastic job of clearing away finer debris like baking soda and larger material like sand on high pile carpet. It also delivers excellent overall performance on low-pile carpets. Pet hair can be a difficult type of debris to clean, since it has a habit of getting tangled in brush rolls and floor heads. Thankfully, the Jet 70 is remarkably effective when it comes to dealing with pet hair on bare floors, as well as low and high-pile carpet. The vacuum also does a decent job of dealing with pet hair on upholstered furniture, but you'll probably need to alternate between its unwieldy turbo brush and narrow nozzle combination tool to suck up all of it. Battery performance is critical for a cordless vacuum since it dictates how long you can use it before letting it recharge. This vacuum's battery life isn't very impressive. When used as a handheld vacuum in its most energy-efficient min mode, it can run for about 50 minutes. However, when using it with its floor head in its most powerful max mode, it runs out of power in a little over 5 minutes, which doesn't give you a lot of time to deal with stubborn debris embedded in carpets or other surfaces. Worse, there's no secondary battery charging slot on its rack station, so even if you buy a second battery, it can't be charged at the same time as the vacuum. Like any other household appliance, vacuums need to be cleaned out to make sure they don't lose any performance. The Samsung Jet 70, thankfully, isn't very difficult to maintain. Its dirt compartment can be easily released from the rest of the vacuum. You can empty it out over a trash bin by pressing the emptying button. However, this does generate a pretty big plume of dust. You can also easily access its cyclone, micro, and HEPA filters to clear away any stuck-on dirt or debris. The brush roll in its main floor head can also be pulled free pretty easily, allowing you to cut away any tangled hair. Most vacuums do incur some form of recurring costs over time, as filters, dirt bags, and various other components might need to be changed over time. Thankfully, the Jet 70's cost of ownership is low. There are no disposable dirt bags that need to be replaced, and the HEPA filter shouldn't need to be swapped out, as long as it's cleaned regularly. Still, you can buy a replacement filter from Samsung's website if it gets damaged. No one wants to buy a new vacuum every couple of years, so it's worth buying a model that feels well built. For the most part, the Samsung Jet 70 feels pretty solid. The plastic used for its body feels dense, and its detachable wand is made of lightweight metal. That said, the wand's attachment point to the main body is a little loose, and it flexes slightly when the floor head is pulled towards you. You should avoid shaking the vacuum around to reduce the chances of damaging this part. Good air filtration performance is crucial for buyers who are sensitive to fine particles, like pollen or dust. This vacuum does have a 5-stage filtration system, which includes a HEPA filter, and is reasonably effective when it comes to sealing in fine debris. Generally speaking, bagless vacuums like the Jet 70 aren't the best option for allergy sufferers. They can release a large plume of dust and debris when emptying out their dust bins. That said, you can buy this vacuum with Samsung's Clean Station accessory, which works by mounting the dirt compartment on top of the station. Any accumulated debris from the dustbin is then sucked into the dirt bag inside the Clean Station. However, we should note that we haven't tested this accessory, and we can't confirm whether the advertised airtight seal it generates with the dirt compartment is actually fully effective in sealing in allergens. So, this brings us to the main question. Should you buy this vacuum? Well, it's an impressively well-rounded model, as it manages to perform very well across a wide variety of surfaces, with similar overall performance to the more expensive Samsung Jet 90 Complete and the same 5-stage filtration system. It's also lightweight, pretty maneuverable, and has a relatively easy-to-maintain design. That said, it's best used for shorter cleaning sessions since its battery performance is unimpressive, and its rack station doesn't have an additional battery charging slot. If you're looking for a comparably priced alternative that lasts longer on a single charge, the Tineco Pure 1X Tango could be worth a look, though it doesn't perform nearly as well as the Samsung on carpets. If you don't mind spending a little more on a stick vacuum that comes with 2 batteries, the LG Cord Zero A9 Ultimate is a good option too.